Hey guys, what's up? This is David Hanson with the Youth Ministry Blog. I want to take a couple minutes today to talk to you about how to increase your productivity as a youth pastor. At the beginning of every single year, I do 3 different things. I make 3 different calendars that I'm going to challenge you to make as you start the new year. The first calendar that I'm going to challenge you to make is your ideal work week. At the beginning of every year, I create an ideal work week. It looks something like this. Color coordinated, so pretty, right? And what I do in my ideal calendar is, or my ideal work week is exactly that. I lay out what, if it was a perfect week, absolutely perfect week, what would that look like? How would I spend my time? What would I do? I'm going to go real quick to show you what my ideal work week looks like. Okay, so here we are in my Excel file titled David's Work Week. I want to point out a couple of things to you of how this thing's set up. So obviously it's Monday through Sunday, and over here on the left we have times from 7 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. That's as long as I want my day to be. And then you'll see throughout the week I have things that are consistent. I have times of student discipleship. I have times to plan for tomorrow. I have times to blog and write. I have times to vision cast and get administrative duties finished. I also have times for sermon prep, 3 times for sermon prep throughout the week, so that what I do on Sunday is not just thrown together, but been studied up on, prepared for, prayed through. I even have 30 minutes blocked out every single day to reply to emails. I've noticed when I do it in small, quick spats that emails don't seem so daunting. Then you'll also see meetings that I have that I only do once a week. And then on Wednesdays, I don't go until after lunch because I know I'll be doing small groups and hanging out with students Wednesday evenings. Part of me being disciplined overall, not just in calendaring, but in life, is me waking up in time to go to the gym 4 times a week. On Fridays, since it's my day off, I get to take my daughter with me. And then one of the most important things to me overall is, man, my family time, and really making sure that I'm blocking out time to spend with my family. So if you'll notice, I almost put it in there like it's an appointment that I have. You can see that it's blocked off, that every single day I try to be home. It's an awful line, but every day I try to be home Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday by 6 o'clock. And that's so that I can eat dinner with my daughter. My daughter's 3, and I want to eat dinner with her because she goes to bed at 7:30. And so if I don't get home at 6, and let's say I'm working late, I'm not paying attention to the time, I'm not paying attention to my schedule, and I don't get home till 7 o'clock, well, then I only have 30 minutes to hang out with my daughter before she goes to bed. My son, he's 3 months, he kind of has his own baby schedule, so you know how that goes if you have kids. But I want to get home and be able to play with my kids before they go to bed. That's why having a schedule is so important. What would your schedule look like? If you were to come up with an ideal work week, what would that look like? If you would like to use my template that you see here, feel free to go to theyouthministryblog.com/calendar. That's theyouthministryblog.com/calendar. The first calendar that you're going to make is your daily calendar or ideal work week. The second calendar that I'm going to challenge you to make is your preaching calendar. I preach every single Sunday. And so what I do at the beginning of every year is plan out every single sermon series I'm going to do for the entire year. And by doing that, I get a 1,000-foot view, a big picture of what students are going to be walking through and what I'm going to be teaching them from the stage every single Sunday. And so what I do is I get one of these calendars. I get it from timeanddate.com/calendar, timeanddate.com/calendar. And I literally, this is one from 2013, and I literally just write in what I'm going to be preaching on for the entire year. These sheets come out They get 6 months on a page, and so I literally just write in. Last year I preached through some parables. I preached through Esther. I did the Luke birth narrative. We did a big series on hope and joy. I preached out of Timothy. I did a series on spiritual disciplines. I did my yearly series on sex and purity. I preached on missions, baptism. It was a phenomenal year in 2013, and now I'm in the process of charting out what do I want to preach in 2014. Now, for some of you, you might not preach weekly from stage, but you might have a Wednesday night that you preach, or you might have small groups where you can plot out what you want those small groups to go through every single Wednesday of the year. So the second calendar you're going to make is a preaching or teaching calendar for 2014. Like I said, I get my calendar from www.timeanddate.com/calendar. You're welcome, timeanddate.com. And the third and final calendar that you're going to make this year is your semester calendar of events. This is the one that you will give to parents. Most of you probably already do this, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but a semester calendar is good for your parents. One of the most important things in student ministry is communication, communication, communication. Let your parents know what you're doing. Get the calendar out there in front of students so that they know what's going on. So there's your challenge. 3 calendars. Your daily calendar, your preaching calendar, and your semester calendar. Is there anything else that you have found that has really helped you stay organized in youth ministry? What other productivity tips do you have for people who read the Youth Ministry Blog? I would love to hear from you. Please go to theyouthministryblog.com/calendar and let me know in the comments other productivity tips that you have. Have a good one.